Hello, my name is Gordon Ramsay.
And I'm Jamie Oliver.
Sorry, my colleague here didn't cook something right and he fucked up. Anyway, so we're going to be talking to you today about Food Wars or Shokugeki no Soma. Sorry, I mispronounced in the last episode. I'm not a weeaboo, so get over it. So, this is episode 2, and what happened in this episode was exactly as you expected until the ending, though. The ending caught us kind of by surprise, but then we already know what's gonna happen in the next episode. So basically, Soma's there. He's at the school and he sits beside a guy on a bench, and the guy on the bench is like, "Yeah, my family owns a restaurant in Paris. What about yours?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, my family owns a restaurant here in Japan." It's like, "Oh, is it a traditional Japanese one?" He goes, "No, it's just a small diner." And then the guy on the bench is like, "You peasant, you lowly scum, you pleb. How dare you sit next to me, and I'm all this shit, man. I am the shit." And then Soma grabs him by his collar and he's like, "What do you say?" And then throws him on the floor like a little bitch that he is. So they're in the entrance hall, and the girl, who otherwise known as God Tongue, because ever since childbirth, I kid you not, when she was sucking on her mother's nipple, getting milk, right? She said, "This needs more flavor," or "it's deep flavor," or something. Those were the words that came out of her mouth when she was 3 months old. Oh, that was funny, ain't that right?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was extremely funny. So ever since then, she grew up to become like this gourmet palace chef where she tastes different foods and blah 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 blah. She's got a good tongue, basically. Ooh, good tongue reference. Okay, so she pretty much is like, "Okay, guys, instead of the traditional method, you guys are gonna cook me a dish using eggs. Just as long as you use eggs, you can do whatever type of dish you want." And then a lot of people leave out of the building. They run, and then Soma stops the rich guy who was snobby in the beginning. He's like, "Hey, why are you guys running away?" And he goes, "Are you kidding me? She's God Tongue. One bad review from her, and you're pretty much gone, like in the food business. Run!" And they all run apart from Soma, and she's like, "Okay, how about I cook you my special dish?" And she's talking to her sister, and it's very, very awkwardly weird, and I'm pretty sure what her sexual preference is at this point, but whatever. So she's talking to her sister, and Soma's there, like, "Hey, can I cook?" And then they're like, "What?" And then Soma's there, and he cooks his dish, and she's like, "You lowly peasant, why are you just cooking this shit?" And he's like, "Oh, you haven't really seen. It's not just rice I'm cooking with the egg. It's like a new discovery kind of thing. It's weird." So he cooks this dish, and he uses the eggs. So what it is, it's eggs like kind of battered up, right? Imagine scrambled eggs, basically, but in like round little popcorny balls kind of thing. So it's on top of the rice, and it's this gelatin broth. When the broth melts on the rice, because it's steaming, right? It's hot rice, right? So it melts. The rice and the eggs soak up the flavor of the broth. So we're talking like, I think chicken wings, I believe they made the broth from or something. So she tastes one. She goes, "Okay, I'll have one bite." Those are exact words. "I'll have one bite." She tastes it. She loves it. She takes a second bite, and Soma's like, "Hey, I thought you said you're only gonna have one bite. What's this?" She's like, "Do you object?" And he goes, No, have more if you want." She has a second bite, a third bite, and she's like, in her heavenly place, and then she gets invaded by these little angel Somas. It's so funny. So she's there, she's like, "This dish is disgusting," because Soma was like talking up, and Soma was like, "Hey, just because I'm a commoner doesn't mean I can't cook you good food. Yeah, don't look down on your throne." And she's like, "It's disgusting," even though she really enjoys it. It's all about pride for her, which is why the more I realize it, the more I think that the reason that not a lot of people make it to the school is because she's a bitch. It has nothing to do with God Tongue bullcrap. It's just she's a bitch. So anyways, he leaves because he got, it's done, and she's walking in a hallway. She punches a wall, she hurts herself, and she's like, "How dare a commoner talk to me like that?" And she talks to her, like someone, and he's like, "Yeah, can you get my grandfather and tell him that, like, no one made the entrance exam?" But later did she realize that the grandfather was there behind the door looking at the kid making the dish, and when he comes in, he has a bite of it, and then he like strips his clothing. He's like, "Yes, this is the best dish ever." Oh yeah, and we get to know where the father is. Basically, the father traveled from city to city across like different countries. We're talking like America, India, and other places, and a lot of people want to taste this food so badly that they exaggerate it. And how the show does that is they got a monk who was supposed to fast. He broke his fast and his clothes, and he went over and he decided to say, "Hey, I'm gonna eat your dish," and he eats his dish. That's how good the father's cooking is. So I'm assuming that maybe Soma has this natural gift, probably even better than his father. Maybe he'll surpass him one day or something. But yeah, so far that's the end of that episode. Predictions for the next episode, basically, yeah, he goes. We saw the preview, so yeah, we know he makes it to the school, but we don't know how he's gonna handle it and whatnot. So what's your opinion, Jamie Oliver?
Oh, what, this episode?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun.
You were
It's
laughing.
fun in like a really dumb way though.
Yeah, but you were laughing though.
Oh yeah, it's really funny.
It's really
But
good.
it's really dumb.
It's really dumb, really funny. But like, I kind of get like excited when he cooks.
Yeah, it is nice. Nice. It is fun to just to see him cook and just to prove that he is a good chef.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter like what your background is, as long as you can cook. Oh, that's a ratatouille thing right there. That's the message. Anyone can cook. Anyone can cook.
Even a
I want to know
rat
if the guy,
tugging at hair.
even a rat. So yeah, it was a fun episode. That's all we can say about it, really. Like, it was really funny. I like the fact that Soma, you know, he doesn't take crap from other like elitists, and he knows how good his skills are. But I don't know, maybe he'll get too cocky that one day when he does face against someone, he might lose or something. Because it is called Food Wars, right? There will be competitions, I believe, and tests and everything. So hopefully he doesn't get too cocky, and he'll learn some stuff and whatnot. He'll help people and make friends. That's all we ask. So yeah, that's the end of that. If you like what you see and you want to see more, subscribe to my channel and Jamie Oliver's channel. Link in the description for his. I have been Gordon Ramsay.
I've been Jamie Oliver.
And until the next episode, you better get out of my kitchen. Bye, guys.
Bye.